Hi there, Emmanuel here, and you probably found this video because you're looking into this 8-minute trader. You're looking for an 8-minute trader review, or maybe you're doing your due diligence. You've heard about it, you've probably heard about it on Facebook or something, all the hype that's going on about it, and you want to know whether or not it's actually any good, whether it actually does what it says it's going to do, what it says it's going to do on the tin. Okay, so I'm going to go into all of that in a second, but if you're new to the channel, firstly I just want to say hi. I want to say welcome. If you are enjoying the content, or if you've enjoyed the content, then please just consider subscribing. The subscribe button will be below. Just hit that subscribe button below. Remember also to tick on the bell icon so that anytime I do release a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And I'm doing that on a regular basis. Anything I find out, any tips, any tricks, anything I think is going to help you with your trading or with making extra money online, then I'm putting a video out there. So make sure you don't miss out on that. And just hit that subscribe button below. Also, in a second, I'm going to actually tell you about the group that I personally trade with, and you're going to get access to them completely for free. I'm going to show you how you're going to do that completely for free, and that's starting next week. So in a second, I'll tell you a little bit more about that. But anyway, let's get started. So this is the 8-minute trader. Now, it's actually an indicator from this company called Youngevity. Okay, now I recently done a video on one of their other indicators because they're kind of now delving into the Forex world a little bit, and they had another indicator that they called the Max indicator, and then they brought that out in January. And there was a big hype around that as well. I mean, I found it on Facebook. Somebody was talking to me about it and how well they're doing, this massive success rate and all this sort of stuff. And now that's kind of, you don't hear anything about that anymore. This is that's kind of put that to bed almost. It's still on their site, but I'm not hearing anybody talking about that anymore. It's like it's gone silent. So now all the buzz is now about this one now, this 8-minute trader by the same developer, Saulito. Again, not the best reputation. He's behind some real disaster softwares and AIs. One of them being OneCoin, do you know what I mean? But, you can go and do your research on him and see what you think about him for yourself. But, I don't know. I just think you just have to be a little bit careful, especially the fact that they started with an indicator and less than 6 months later, they're now promoting another one. But anyway, what is the 8-minute trader? So what it is, they're saying it's a piece of AI. So, I'm not too sure whether or not it's actually, they've actually already got a piece of AI and then Youngevity are getting involved, or if it's the other way around. But it's a piece of AI, and how they work it is they say you can actually make in 8 minutes. It is now possible in just 8 minutes a day to obtain true financial freedom. And the sort of percentages they're talking about, which they have to be careful about these things, because when they fully launch it, and they open their doors to like the FTA to come and look into this stuff, if people aren't making these percentages, they could be in problems here, So they say earn 3%, 5% or 10%, even 20% in a single day in under 8 minutes with this groundbreaking, it should be strategy and software. And what is better, you do it day after day. And there's been a lot of hype about it. People saying how 99% success rate and all this sort of stuff. How they work it, what it is, in essence, is they're going to be trading the US 30. So notoriously difficult pair to trade. It's very volatile. The spreads are massive. You're going to need at least $1,000 in your account if you're going to be trading this live, because it's the spreads are big. It's a big pair to trade. Yeah. But they're going to use this piece of software. Now, they say that you can decide whether or not you want to get into the trades or not. So it's not automatic trading, yeah, because again, that would be dicing with the FTC. But they have a webinar. They have a webinar 5 days a week. It starts just before market open, which is 8:20 Eastern Standard Time, yeah. Make sure I got that right. Yeah, 8:28 Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry, 9:20 Eastern Standard Time. So 9:30 is when the market opens. So they come on this webinar, and then from 9:30 the leaders will start to talk. I'll show you the software. It looks a little bit like this. what that means is that when if the price got in between these green lines here, so like where this circle is, the dotted line in there, they'll be buying it. If the price got between these two red lines down here, they'd be selling it. Yeah, so they get on and the leaders are talking, and if the price gets to there, the leader says, right, I'm buying. And really what others do is they just follow after the leader. So it's not, they don't have to do it, but it's kind of like, you know, if somebody that you know has the authority as a leader says they're buying, you're going to buy as well. And you can buy as many lots as you want. And then the one I watched a little demonstration. He bought it somewhere there and it kind of went up for a bit and then he got out for 2% gain, you know, and then it went up a little bit more. And then that's it. So where the 8-minute trader thing comes from, they're like, you know, we get on market open, we wait till we put this indicator on, we wait till the price gets to either there to buy or either there to sell, we get in, and then 8 minutes later, you've taken 1 to 2%, maybe more if you're luckier, or you get in quicker, who knows, and then that's it, that's the end of your day. So you kind of trade at market open. They're also saying that they're going to be bringing out another version of this where you can actually trade the US 30 using this indicator anytime through the day. So, and that's it in a nutshell. You know, they're trading US 30, super volatile. You need a certain amount of money in your account if you're going to trade this. They're scalping it in a sense because they're just getting in and out quite quickly. They want to make their percentages quite quick. So they're talking about the ones I watched, they made 2% on the trade, but some are talking about up to 20%, like you saw on this. They're talking right up to 20% in a single day. So, I mean, if you're all right with these types of things, then why not? Do you know what I mean? But there's no teaching you here. You don't know what the strategy is. You don't know why they're buying here. There's no education as to why they're buying here or why they're selling here. You're just blindly following this AI. And because there's so much hype around it now, so many people are like, yeah, let's get involved in this. The way they're making people to get involved, they have a free Telegram channel that you can actually get involved in now. It actually just launched recently, the end of June the 29th, I think they said it was, is when this software actually launched. And they're saying so many winning days, 99% and all this sort of stuff. But it's so early. We haven't even done a full month yet. And people are saying that, you know, this is it, this is the answer and all this. It hasn't even fully launched. I mean, like, you've done a month, you know, and it's just too early. It's just too early for you to be thinking, right, I'm going to just back this thing 100%. It hasn't been around long enough, you know. The prices they're giving for actually getting involved in it is $599 initially, then it's $199 per month ongoing that you want to use it. And like they said, they're also going to be launching one where you don't have to just use it at market open. You can use it anytime through the day. For me, there's a few things you just have to be mindful of. One, you're trading a very, very volatile market. You're trading the US 30. The majority of people think when they start trading, they get involved in these sorts of markets that whipsaw around. They're not consistent like the Forex. They whipsaw around all over the place. I'm not saying you can't trade them, but trading them with AI, I'm not so sure about. Do you know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that you can't do it, do you know? But you just have to be mindful. It's volatile. Also, you have to have a decent account, like we've been saying. Do you know what I mean? And the spreads are a lot bigger on the US 30. You know, so you just have to be mindful of these things. And as well as that, it hasn't been going long enough. So if you are going to get involved in this, I would definitely do that with a demo account first. You know, I wouldn't be just putting live money on it, regardless of all the hype. Just start with a demo account first. Then if you like it, then decide whether or not you want to go with live money. You know, and that's my verdict on it. I don't know whether or not it's going to work. This is definitely nothing that I personally would get involved in. I'm not that keen on AI. Definitely not AI on the US 30. Definitely not for me. You know, but like I said, if you want to come and have a look at what we do, you know, the actual things that we do, we actually train people a bit like this, but we get on with you for an hour and a half. I'll show you here what we give you here. These are our recordings that come on every day, Monday to Friday, every single day. You can come and get on this, and I'm going to give you access to this for next week for free, starting Monday. You can come and learn the strategies that we teach. Yeah, they actually break it down. They break down why we do so well on the charts. They actually show you places on the charts that they're going to be trading. Do you know what I mean? More like you learn the strategy for yourself. There's one thing about AI and all this sort of indicator stuff. You never learn it for yourself. If that was to ever go down, I'm not saying it will, but if 8-minute trader was to ever go down, that would be the end of this little train ride here. Whereas here, if you learn a strategy, even if they were to go down, you've got a skill for the rest of your life. And also I want to show you our wins channel. We also have a private Discord channel. Let me just show you some of the wins just from today. So 1 to 9, this person here. This person held over the weekend due to the major profit, 15% on the week so far. And this is a Monday. This person, again, trading the US 30, 1 to 5, but learning to trade it for himself. He's just made a 1 to 5 on the US 30. Yeah, and I could just keep scrolling up and scrolling up. These are just wins from today. Yeah, as well as all the other support you get. That's sort of what we offer you. So if that's something you're interested in, you want to get involved in, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you access to how to get on board. All you need to do is just click this link below. Once you've done that, you opted in, you'll get all the details for next week's training, which starts Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 5 p.m. GMT, and you get to come on these webinars 1.5 hours. Yeah, you know, they're long webinars that teach you exactly what we do. 1.5 hours every single day, and you learn this strategy. You can learn this strategy, and I'm going to give you that completely for free, and the link will be below. Do you know? So that's kind of my opinion on this 8-minute trader. For me, not for me personally. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying it can't work, but I'm just saying it's just not for me personally. Do you know what I mean? It needs more time to actually be tested. But yeah, if you want to come and join us, then links will be below. And I hope you got some value from this. If you did, please take a second, just give it a thumbs up. So share it with anyone else you believe will get some value from it as well. If you have any comments, any questions at all, please don't hesitate. Just leave it in the comments box below. All right, until next time, you take care, and I'll speak to you soon. All the best. Take care.